Alrighty, sorry guys, I wasn't using a headset, so I'm hooked up now, so we're good. So I wanted to talk about a few things, and I feel like I need to address it because it's something that is oddly infuriating to me. Okay, first thing is, alright, why am I seeing videos about Snoop Dogg protesting the Lightyear movie? A movie that came out 3 years ago now. A movie that came out 3 years ago. Why are we now seeing people protesting it? Where was Snoop Dogg? Where was Charlie Kirk? When was the Jewish known as Ben Shapiro or whatever the flip his last name is? Where were these people 3 years ago when this movie first came out? And the parents were outraged by it because they were actually seeing it firsthand. Where were they? 3 years is a long time for a film. Where were they then? I'll tell you exactly where they were. Nowhere to be found. That's exactly where they were. Nowhere to be found. So why am I hearing about it now? That's the question I want to ask. Ow. Why am I hearing about this now? Why did I not hear about this outrage 3 years ago when the film came out? As somebody who watched the film 3 years ago now. Why was I not hearing anything about it then? I'll tell you why. Because it didn't benefit their channels until now. It didn't benefit them getting viewers until now. That's all these people care about. And I'll tell you guys that now. Alright, as somebody who is completely non-profit when it comes to this YouTube channel, the only reason I'm saying anything about it is because the fact that it outrages me that these people that do make money off of YouTube are talking about it. Why is Snoop Dogg, Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro, or whatever the flip his name is, why are they only just now covering the fact that Lightyear featured a lesbian couple when the movie came out 3 years ago? Why is that? Please explain to me why it is that this wasn't covered 3 years ago. Oh wait, I already know. Because the fact that it wasn't big news then. These people only care about getting views, and I've seen other people covering it too, but those are the only two that I've bothered to watch. Why is it that now they're covering it? I have a legitimate excuse for mine because the fact my channel didn't start until a year ago, 2 years after Lightyear released. Doesn't make him any better than anyone else, apparently, because if he did actually give a crap about it, he would have made a video about it. But no, he waits until Snoop Dogg says something about it. And people are so stupid. They're actually believing that Snoop Dogg gives a crap about what the film has in it and all. No, he doesn't. Has nobody been paying attention? Snoop Dogg's been supporting the same crap that he's talking crap about now for the past 3 to 4 years. He's been supporting it. He's an opportunist. That's all he is. He switches sides like he switches underwear. Why does no one else see that? Why am I the only one that sees this? It's awful strange to me how the first year it's awful strange to me how nobody's pointing out the fact that this man has been supporting the LGBTQ. He's been supporting the left for as long as I can remember. He supported it when Biden was in office. But 4 years prior, before Biden got in office, he supported Trump. Gave a speech about Trump. All this stuff. Then, when Biden got in office, he kissed Biden's rear end. And now he's right back on Trump's side. He is an opportunist. Yes, Jay, just give me a little bit. And I'm the only one that sees him for who he truly is, and that's what's upsetting me the most. Why is everyone so blindsided by the fact that this man supported what you're seeing being complained about now? Why are we not pointing out... Why are we not pointing out that the film, also by Disney, the original writer wanted to make the main character gay? Why is that not being boycotted? Oh wait, I see. Never mind. The big fella hasn't talked about it yet. The big people, the big YouTubers haven't talked about it yet. That's why. Us small YouTubers or people that don't own YouTube channels at all, we talk about it and it doesn't matter to anybody. But yet people also fail, and they always label Disney as the bad guy here, and that Disney's the one in the wrong and all this stuff. Okay, so are we going to overlook the fact that the same writer that wrote Moana 2, which was actually a decent movie and didn't actually seem to spread all the crap propaganda that we've been seeing in Disney films forever now? Are we going to ignore the fact that he is writing Zootopia 2? Are we going to ignore the fact that he's actually a decent film writer who doesn't look towards spreading any propaganda? Are we going to overlook that? Are we just going to label Disney as bad just because the fact that half the movies that were coming out during the woke operation? I'm telling you guys now, alright? People realized very quickly that if you went woke, you would go broke. Disney was included in that. Alright? I have not seen, that I know of, a film by Disney other than Lightyear that really seemed to emphasize the lesbian propaganda or the gay propaganda like Lightyear did. Now, granted, I haven't watched any of the newer. I haven't watched any of the newer Star Wars films, so I don't know about those. But I know the animated films that I've watched, I haven't gotten the vibe of them spreading propaganda around. Like it's candy. All right, look at that, guys. Now, obviously, we're going to use this because that was the one I wanted to use. Look at this, though. About what it did, too. Yeah, I had to cover that because it was just something that was very much aggravating me. But yeah, like... it. Oops, wrong button. Did it again, dang it. Alright, there we go. Hello, Jay. I got big old mud tires. Look at me, I got big old mud tires. Going to trans? Yeah, no. I'm 20 years old. I've been watching Disney since I was a kid, and I'm not transgender or anything. I just enjoy watching Disney movies. Tall front facing. What? Hold on. What? Hold on. No, that is... What? That makes no sense. That needs to be relabeled. There's nothing wrong with anybody over the age of over the age of 20 watching cartoons. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't go too far with it, which a lot of people do tend to. Oh God, what was that? What is this? I don't know what that is. Okay, we'll put that on there. Have you do any reinforcements? I'm not worried about horns. I like that one. What? 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 I'm gonna put dice in this one. I like the dice better. I wish you had SnowRunner, Jay. Hello, Demon Sumner. No, I don't go hunting. No. Never had a reason to. No need to do something if you ain't got a reason to do it. You know what? I think you need to take a little bit of time about insulting people, and you need to take a little bit of a break. Think about what you're going to say before you say it, and then come back and talk. Because until then, you need to shut up. Because you're starting to piss me off. This is that. This is healthy for somebody. This is that. This is that. Shut up, please. I'm not going to go out and kill something just for the sport of it. And that's exactly what I would be doing, because I would not eat it. So basically what you're saying is, let me go murder a deer so that I can hang a head on my wall because it's something healthy for a young man to do. Yeah, but if I'm not going to eat it, there's no need in doing it. Dummy. I swear, the amount of stupidity that I hear from some people is insane. Also, Demon Summoner, would you like to join? There's no reason to go out and kill an animal just to hang it on a wall. Matter of fact, Demon Summoner, you got your thing up? As if so, we can get you in here pretty easy. Jay's playing a sporty football game. Look at him, fancy pants.
Not my fault I like it.
Yes, it is. Stop liking it. Duh. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't take well to people trying to tell me that it's okay to go murder an animal, even though I already know that I'm not going to use it for anything. Just because of the fact that it's quote-unquote healthy. Yeah, whatever.
Who even told you that? If
I don't intend on eating something, I'm not going to go kill it. So there's no need for me to go hunting. Because I go fishing and I do catch and release.
Never talk to me again.
What?
Like, as in, like, do you have to release it, or can you just keep it?
You can keep it, but if you don't intend on eating it or anything, there's no need to keep it. So we just do catch and release. Or at least that's the technical term that they use for it.
Yeah, catch and release.
But I've tried deer meat before. The only thing decent about it was freaking steak, and even then it was so chewy that you couldn't even really do anything with it.
That's
you had
one
to chew
thing
it. You have to chew deer meat so much that, like, by the time that you get done chewing, your mouth is so tired you can't eat the rest of what's on your plate. That's why it's so healthy, because you can't chew it and you tire your mouth out trying to.
What? This is the type of meat I'm picky of. A meat that just has a chewy texture. Like, you know how, like, some of the fat is just chewy? I hate that.
I ate a deer burger one time, and just the taste of it, ugh, I couldn't stand it. I said that I would never eat it again, and I haven't touched it since. I mean, if I had to, and I had to eat a deer steak because I saw somebody had, sure, give me a deer steak and I'll eat it. I'll get tired of it really quickly, but, like, whatever. It's something to eat. But, you know, people think that eating a different animal is the best way to do things as far as staying healthy. Yeah, sure, deer tends to be more healthy than cow is. I'll agree to that. But also it depends on how much of it you eat as well. You can get just as fattened over eating freaking deer meat as you can eating cow meat.
What people don't get, like, seafood is, if you eat too much of it, something's gonna happen for sure. out of like most of the like animals or food, I think like seafood is one of the most like dangerous.
That's why I don't eat seafood. Like I'll go to like I'm not even joking with you. I will go to like a fish place. I'll order chicken. I'll order chicken every time.
Yeah, I don't mind shrimp, but I don't eat it like every single day.
I need a good deer burger now, thanks.
Like maybe
hey man, if it floats your boat demon, if it floats your boat demon to eat deer burgers, you go right on ahead. For me, I tried it. It was not up to my taste.
It's not for you?
No. I mean, for other people, yeah, they can deal with it. Me, no thank you. I tried it. It was not something I want to deal with. Hello, Chris.
It's all about what you like.
Yeah. Everybody has their preference, and that's okay. Like, Demon obviously likes deer meat. That's fine. I don't care. That's his preference. I'm not going to hate on him for it. Oh, you eat deer meat. Because the fact, deer tacos, ew, that doesn't even sound, because the fact he was talking smack, well, depends on what you call talking smack. Basically, he started talking about like how I should go hunting because it's a healthy thing for a young man to do. He was talking about how anybody over 20 who watches cartoon or Disney is trans, and I'm like 20 freaking years old, and you guys see how I am.
I know, I do see the way you act.
Like, it's honestly a pathetic accusation. There's no use to go hunting if I'm not planning on keeping anything. Why would I shoot something that I'm not going to eat, That's my point of view on it.
All I would take was the fur and maybe the head.
I'm part Cherokee. So, needless to say, if I'm gonna kill something, I'm gonna kill it and use all of it, So I'm not gonna kill a deer.
As blanket.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. A deer blanket. That sounds cool. See, Demon, but see, you're different than I am. Demon, you use everything, most likely. Like, you use everything that you get from a deer. Me, I wouldn't, so there's no need for me to go kill it. That's like people who go fishing for sport, If you're not planning on, they do like those fishing tournaments and stuff, okay? That fish better be cooked and fed to everybody at the tournament afterwards, or I'm not participating. Well, not everything. It's well...
Only thing about fishing it takes long.
Nah. Demon Summoner just brought up something that reminds me of a movie that I watched called RV, and the daughter was like a vegetarian or whatever, and they were at this campsite, and this redneck dude brings out a bowl for her to eat, and he starts talking about it. It's got deer organs in it. She stops. She's like, organs? He goes, yeah, deer organs. And she like about near vomits back into the bowl. She has to leave because of how disgusted she is, because of the fact she's like a vegetarian or something. And it made me laugh because it's like, she thought she wasn't eating meat, and then come to find out she was eating organs, which is worse. You know what's funny? I don't remember which Indians. Well, it's organic. It's kind of funny because talking about people using everything, if I'm remembering correctly, I think the Native Americans, when they would kill bison and stuff, they would use like the livers. It was either the livers or the lungs to make water bottles and stuff out of. It was crazy, like all the stuff that they did using everything. It's crazy. Like it's always crazy learning about that kind of stuff. But like again, it's not something I would do. Lungs are huge, I think. I can't remember which one it was. I'd have to look that one up, but well, I just broke most of my truck and I don't have anything except a tire to fix it, so luckily there is a garage on this next map, so I can go in there and grab it and leave. They use lips and ass and cheap hot dogs. Yeah, hot dogs are made out of like all kind of crap, like remains of stuff that they don't use, and they just grind it up. If you read the label, like you'll become disgusted, but like at the same time, it's like, oh, it's so good though. Hold on a second. Hey guys, my brother's up, so I gotta feed and change him. And no, I'm not looking at the hot dog package.
Got a what?
Okay, I'm back. Hoi.
No!
Da. You know, you're not going to be very helpful considering the fact that we got a whole solar panels. And I don't even know how big they are, so... You could have brought something that had the ability to haul something. What have you been doing lately, good sir? Minecraft, SnowRunner, War Thunder, not as much of it, of course. I bought Railroads Online, played it a little bit, and
you played it?
I did, but I didn't play much of it.
Why, what happened?
The controls are so janky that I don't like them. The whistle you can't like blow like I would hope you could, and there's no way to actually hook a keyboard up to where you can actually play on keyboard while on console. So at least not that I've seen. The controls are simple, but you know how you could switch between the cars so that you could load them and unload them? That's not a thing on console. There's no key to do that with, so that's a little annoying. So yeah, that was annoying. I love how they set all this stuff up to make it look like something's actually being done, but in reality, there's nothing being done. All right, let's see. Where are we going? Boy, they really hate us. Oh, there's a good news, guys. There's a trailer. So we can go grab a trailer on our way to the port. I'm taking the long way around, that's all I'm gonna say. Please don't punt me again. No, I have it open to everybody. I don't really care if anybody joins, as long as it's not your first time. Because we have a rule that if it's your first time, you have to wait until you come in the second stream. Jay, Chris wants you.
Huh?
Chris wants you. He's calling your name. He's called it like twice.
What do you want? I'm not looking at the stream. That's why I didn't say anything.
He said it 3 times now.
What does he want?
He said hi.
Yeah, Johnny, I think it's time to get off.
No, you don't get to get off. You don't get to abandon me. You don't get to abandon me, Father. Don't go get the milk, Father.
Every rounded up we've been playing for an hour.
Father, please don't go get the milk. I hate it when you do that.
No, I'm going to go get the water.
Father, don't go get the milk. Oh, darn it. Father, don't go get the water either.
Go get the cheese.
We have one mod enabled, and it's the only one we have. Is the bank truck which gives us money. That's it. Father, don't leave me for the water, please. Why do I sound British? No. Father, I know you love me. Don't leave me like this. huh? Well, like he was hauling something back there. I was trying to figure out what's going on. Father, don't go get the milk, Father. Why do I sound like some awfully like halfway gay British guy? Or maybe some overly sophisticated British guy, maybe. That sounds better, I think. Father, please don't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I started this company. Oh. Does anyone remember that one? Please tell me. Godspeed, Spider-Man. You know what's bad? I just watched like all 3 of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, and I'm starting on the Andrew Garfield ones. I thought that Tobey Maguire dealt with the Lizard Man, but apparently it was Andrew Garfield that dealt with Lizard Boy. It's by far one of my favorite ones, though. I like the Lizard one. I thought it was cool. Father, where are you going? Father, no! Pull me, dang it! Pull me! I'm reminding myself of the guy off of the, Pull me! Of the, Maximum Overdrive movie. Pull me! That was what he was saying. You're too heavy! Pull me! Like he was half dead. He got hit by a truck. Truck went bonk. You know what sucks? We have to go back through this unless we discover something different. I also kind of have an idea on something I'm going to do. So technically, I drove here, so you know what I'm going to do? Unless I can't find anything to use. Hold on. Freightliner. I think I've used most of these, actually. International. Yeah, I think I've used all these. Yep, it's just the one. Okay, well, we'll just bring him out. Unless I can go to the store and buy that one I just got, which is marked as a heavy. I just have to find it. Not available for purchase in America. Of course it isn't. Why would it be? It would be useful in America. I want to get that one. That one will be good. The Atom. Yes, you do need a code in order to join. It should be up in the stream somewhere. You know, that's not actually not a bad idea. Hold on, I got you, bro. I have to modify a few things, but other than that, I think I'm almost ready to go. That would suck as if those things end up being like 2 apiece and we still need like 1 more person. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Mine's not all-wheel drive. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let me get that code put in there because I think it's the same code as earlier. That it is. Also, guys, don't forget that unless I have time, this might be the last stream of the day. And if I go to Charleston, you won't see another stream till probably Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning. You'll be lucky if you even see it then. And then if yes, Chris. QRA works? I've never even heard of it, to be honest. I've heard, like, actually, excuse me, that's not right. I've heard of QRA, but I've never actually known what it is. Hey, look, a cat. Quick reaction alert. Ah, okay. Where in the world are you at, Demon? Dear Lord, how'd you get that far? Get a metal beam. Why, do we need one? Apparently we do. I don't know where any metal beams are at, so hold on, I'll have to figure it out. Dadgummit. Stop moving! That's concrete. Yeah, dude, I don't see anything to do with it. We'll just have to go around, bro. Good luck. You're the one that knows where it's at, so you're gonna have to go find it, dude. Hello, I'd like to talk to you about your tank insurance. Sir, I believe you just went off-road. That you did. There is no way we're making this turn, but we're going to try. Hold on. Let me see. If I can get in there beside you, then I can back up. Uh-oh. Help me. Ah. Hi. Well, that didn't work. It's okay, I know what to do. Brings longer truck. Hold on, give me a second. I do actually know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna take me a minute, so give me a little bit. You're gonna have to find it, because you're the one that activated the mission, and I have no idea where the metal beams are, so you're gonna have to go do that, Demon, because I don't have it activated, you do, so you're gonna know where it's at while I don't. So trust me, I know what I'm doing. Arguably, probably not, but yeah, guys, it's been a lot quieter these last few streams. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Articulation, bro. It's the way of the future. This thing is massive, by the way. A certain person, Chris, that's no longer here. It's been quieter. Hey, I just found a secondary route we could have took. Just saying. Never mind, that would have made it worse. Well, no, there's another one here. Yeah, that one would work too. Where's that one start at? Okay, cool, that works. I think, maybe, I don't know. Let me see. Alright, so this is where it'll go. Is that rocks right there? Yeah, so I'd have to climb over those most likely. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, he's talking about metal beams. I have no idea where he's talking about that they're at, so I'm having like the biggest brain fart of them all over here. Trying to figure out where he's talking about that they're at, and I have no idea, and it's just making my brain go. Also, I got a huge flap cap now. That's nice. I bet this thing's just as good as the other thing. Same place you're going. Oh, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Well, then I guess you'll have to get... Why don't you get the metal beam, and then I'll get the stuff, and then we don't have to deal with it no more. I gotta figure out where exactly it is that I gotta go. Because I'm gonna waste a lot of gas trying to do this, and I already know it, but I'm trying to get us there as quickly as possible, so... Or at least get me there as quickly as possible. Side bed trailer. Does that thing have anything on it, or is it just the trailer? Of course. Dude, I just realized this thing has the trailer attachments to it too. Dude, this thing's gonna be the ultimate vehicle to haul stuff with right here. Once we get diff lock, it'll be even better, but I mean, this is awesome. And it maneuvers pretty darn well too. Ow. That's a rock. Luckily I have extra fuel and stuff, so we're good. I like the interior of it too. You even got like a little... It's actually a really small bed, but it's nice. But I do promise you, Demon Summoner, I am trying to get to you. It's just, with the route that I'm taking, it's going to take me a little bit. So be patient, boy. I remind myself of Sean Connery whenever I say that. Be patient, boy. Don't shoot too fast or you'll miss the target. Oh, that was bloody close. Oh, I'm sorry. My Sean Connery voice came out for a second. I'm sorry. The fact that I can actually do that is kind of insane to me. Hey, what would you guys say to me trying to be a voice actor at one point? Do you think I could do it? Like, do you guys think that there's even a possibility that I could do it? Also, I'm slowly making my way there. It's just Epa, epa. Oh. I'm actually almost there, guys. Look at this. I'm almost, well, not really, but I'm trying. Oh, that bridge is out, ain't it? Dadgummit. No, wait, it's not out. We just got to figure out how in the world to get it to go down. Also, it feels like this is actually taking longer to do than it would have had I just went the other direction, but I'm enjoying doing off-roading with this thing. It's actually proving itself very well. The turn time is definitely better on it than the other one that's like it. And the versatility is actually decent on it for it to be so long too, so I like it. Alright, so we gotta go straight. Guys, is it bad that I'm stuck on a rock? There we go, I got it, we're good. If I would have had the diff lock, I think it would have done pretty well, but unfortunately we have to look for the diff lock for this thing before I can get access to it, so. This thing will do great with diff lock, I think. Diff lock will be its savior for sure. Patience, boy. Good things come to those who wait. You know, I'm gonna start using my Sean Connery voice sometimes when I do quotes. You mess with the wolf, boy. You get the face. You better be careful. Why does Sean Connery sound better at it than I do? Dang it! And I'm the one voicing Sean Connery here. Okay, so there's like two different ways that I can go with this. There's a gas station. Hallelujah. Well, that wasn't exactly where we needed to go, was it? That's going to be an issue, guys, because I get the feeling we have to go a different direction. Maybe through the town. Kind of what I'm thinking. Go through the town and try and get it, but I gotta stop by the gas station first because I'm need fuel. I can't believe somebody said that this map was like one of the biggest ones in the game. Like, it may be the biggest one, but it's by far one of my favorite ones that I've played. Like, it's not impossible to get through here with most vehicles, like it is on most of the maps in the game. Like, this is definitely a laid-back map for sure. Why do I hear like a pressure gauge? Oh my. Hey, Ceremony just went off-roading. I don't know what the world he's thinking. He was supposed to get the watchtower and he didn't, so I don't know what's going on with that. You know what would suck is if we were supposed to go the other direction and we didn't, and we went all this way and then come to find out we could have made it the other direction. That would make me mad, honestly. Because that would be all of us having to reset to find out. At least one of us. Yeah, I noticed you drove off a cliff. The bad thing was, I was watching it happen. And I didn't say a word. I'm that evil. I didn't say anything. AS-35 through here. Good thing there's no cops. $8 a gallon? Dear God, this is more expensive than anywhere I've been. It's like California prices right there. Alright guys, I'm trying to see if there's another way or not, and I don't think that there is. Nope. There's a ferry in the middle of the freaking road. Wait, hold that thought. Nope, that's a pier. That's not gonna work. Yeah, it looks like it's all based upon this one bridge. Hold on a minute. What's this? There's a thing over here. Guys, there's a thing over here. What's this thing? Ow. Show details. Oh, guys. There's a gateway to Pine Bay. Where's Pine Bay at? Oh, we're in Pine Bay. So yeah, I'm not even joking with y'all. I think we have to go the other way. I think we have to go back, and there's like a dirt road that we have to follow. I'm gonna go try it right quick, but I'm gonna try it with a different vehicle because this one's oddly annoying. Try it with the Mac, or the Freightliner, excuse me. I'll tell you guys if I find it or not. If this ends up being the path, I think everybody's gonna be pissed. Yeah, I could bring the Ford. Or a Ford. Yeah, that looks like a camper trailer, not a service trailer. And would you mind not running me off the road, please? I love hearing him slam into something he's not supposed to. It was doom. Let me throw diff lock on right quick. There we go. Yes, the Traverse of a Freightliner. This is one of the uglier Freightliners too. I hate this version. I love the fact that the engine catches fire so often that the fire extinguisher's in the middle. Why did I just get... You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I better be careful. I'm almost going 5. You know what would suck is if Demon Summoner somehow found a way for us to get to the thing without us realizing it, and then we made it all the way over here just to find out that there's no way to make it over there. I'm watching a camper truck drive away like he doesn't care that I'm back here. At least I can say the Freightliner is getting its use in. What? What happened? Oh my God, no! Right there at it too. Okay, Jay. Hello, Nick. That's not funny, bro. He was actually doing really good and then he wasn't. Ay, 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 ay. All in reverse too. Dang. Wait, you did that all in reverse? You mean to tell me you drove all the way up there in reverse? Are you crazy or just stupid? I don't like it when he just answers with the word yes. Makes me worried for my future. Also, where'd Billy Joe go? Like, he disappeared. He was talking and then he just disappeared. What's one thing other than playing video games that you guys find entertaining? For me, I'd probably say going to like museums and stuff. I love going to museums. That thing belongs in a museum. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually going to, if I don't get to go to Charleston, I'm planning on going to a train museum that's not, well, it's far, but it's not as far from me as you would expect. I can't really say that, though. It's probably about the same distance, maybe, as going to Charleston. So, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But I think it's about the same distance. And I have to get on, and I have to go through like back roads and stuff in order to get to where I'm going, to get on the interstate that I have to get on first too, so it's even worse for me. And if I get up as early as I'm probably going to, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to be able to, you know, get up early, go do what I want to do, and come back whenever the flip I want to, which is basically what I'm going to do. I mean, you know, I'm planning on coming back that day, but like coming back at whatever time I want to sounds nice. Because I'm not planning on staying anywhere overnight or anything, so it'll be like a day trip. The train museum opens at 10 tomorrow, so if they're running, which I don't know if they are, I might pay to ride, but if not, and you know, it's a might because the fact that the tickets are really expensive. So there's a possibility I won't be getting to ride, but you know, we'll see. But if I do, I'll give you guys, I'll get some shorts and stuff. Alright, here I go. Maybe and eventually, at least. I'm kind of thinking about going and grabbing dinner tonight, too. Because I'm going to town anyway. So I might go grab dinner. By dinner, I mean I'm going to McDonald's. But I'm going to wash my truck when my mom gets back. I'm gonna clean it out, wash it real nice, get it looking at least a little bit more decent than it does right now, and all that good stuff. You don't need to honk at me, I know where I'm going. It'll be nice to finally get my truck cleaned, because I haven't cleaned it since I started driving it. Like, I've cleaned it out, yeah, but the dirt and stuff's still there, so yeah. Shouldn't we at least try and figure out where this other direction goes before we go and randomly make a decision on where we're going? I'm gonna go this way, see where it leads to, which I believe I know where it leads to, but we're gonna see anyway. Eastfield, this is cool. Ow. Welcome to Eastfield, y'all. All right, we got a supply hub, or a service hub. Oh yeah, we definitely got a service hub over here. Yep, I got a trailer hub. They got all the trailers you could ever want. I'm gonna grab me one of these here things. Let me see what they need us to do for this, because I get the feeling this is why we couldn't use it earlier. What do they need us to do with this? Do we have to build that later, maybe? Is that what it is? I don't know. Well, we got solar panels to deal with for now, so... I'm assuming, though, with that, we get teleported to the other side of the bridge. Or the other side of the map, at least. Alright, so... we got electrical lines and stuff over here, I see. Let me see what else we got. You know what? I'm gonna grab that service trailer and bring it with me just in case. Because you never know. You're at the substation? What? I severely doubt that you're at the substation that I'm talking about, that I need to get to. Wow, spare parts discovered. Wow, look at that. Wow. Where in the world? Yep, it's just I figured we had to go that way. Or this way. I figured that much, but... Electrical substation is where you're at, by the way. Just so you know. I have to figure out what road. I'm assuming that we have to take that dirt road that's in front of you in order to get to where we're going. Out of the substation, there's another road. Just follow it and see where it leads, I guess. And then we'll have to figure out, obviously, like, we'll have to figure out what, how many of the panels we can carry before we can really do anything. But, you know, if it's more than 2 pieces, then we're gonna need to go grab the other one. Nothing else, I can go grab a big trailer. Alright, so we got a logging trailer. That's nice. Yeah, that electrical substation looks pretty cool. Where do you get fuel barrels? Some gas stations have them, but not all of them. That's all I can really tell you. Some gas stations have them, but not all of them. We can lower the bridge. Are you serious? Is that something we could have done? It's the mission Jumbo Bridge. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to that mission later. We'll deal with that one later. I want to build the thing too. That's another thing I want to do. Jay, I don't foresee myself leaving anytime soon, so you're fine. Because I'm actually having fun. This is actually oddly entertaining, like doing the off-roading, trying to figure out where we have to go. I don't think you can get there. There looked like when I was at that town, there looked like there was a bridge that we have to cross in order to get there. Son of a bitch! Oh my lord, I hate this game. Okay, let's activate this one then. I'm just gonna leave this trailer here though, because it's useless at this point.
I thought you said you loved the game. What happened?
What do you mean?
I saw what happened.
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
You want to share your screen so I can watch you? Go crazy.
Yeah, hold on.
Centurion scene.
I'm getting all the big trucks because I don't feel like dealing with all the small ones right now. Also, Chris is asking if you want to play some War Thunder with him.
Hold on.
All right, let me see. Fuel barrels. So do you want the good news or the bad news? Good news is I know where the fuel barrels are. Bad news is they're not here. Not on this map.
Oh, I think something was inside my drink. Oh.
They're on the other map that we came from.
Anyways, what about, or what happened? Had to do something? What happened?
Oh, nothing. We just, freaking Demon Summoner cursed us, that's all.
No, what's his name? That's something?
Oh, Chris is asking if you want to play War Thunder with him.
He can be alone. No, I'm just joking. Oh no, he's gonna want to be doing like top tier, Tony.
It's not necessarily true. Chris has low tier stuff and he doesn't mind playing with me. I might actually hop off right here and go grind some War Thunder, do a quick third stream for the day. Well, technically this is the fourth stream, or it'll be a fourth stream.
Really, it's just you going back. You know, you should do the Labor Day thing.
What Labor Day?
Labor Day
what Labor Day? What Labor Day thing are they doing?
No, I'm just saying you should do a stream for it on Monday.
Yeah, well, dude, I stream anyway, so you know,
yeah,
a day is a day. So, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go play some War Thunder because I'm in the mood for it again. So, I hope everybody has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf.
I'm not gonna start another stream.
You mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.